Okay, so I guess we can start, right? Everybody, hello again. Thank you very much for joining us for the evening session. I see that many of you attended the morning one. In the evening session, we are going to deal with another tool, and our trainer is Mrs. Samiha Kadri. Hi, madam.
Hi, hello.
Thank you very much for accepting our invitation to be one of the trainers in the Techy Summer School organized
Thank
by
you.
the U-innovate steering committee. You know, we are composed of ELT inspectors, myself, Lama Atwi, ELT inspector, Iman Nouba in Tunis 1, Mr. Kamel Sheikh, who is with us. Hello, Si Kamel. Can you hear us?
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you very
And
much,
good luck.
Kamel,
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
Si Kamel Sheikh in Medellin, Mrs. Camille Zorgati, ELT inspector in Monastir, Habib Sheri, ELT inspector in El Kef area.
You are welcome, sir. Welcome,
Thank you very
madam.
much, madam. So Mrs. Samiha is an EFL teacher. She is a mentor for pre-service teachers. She is a Microsoft certified educator, and she is very cooperative and friendly colleague.
Thank you.
All the time willing to share her expertise like all the other trainers with us. So thank you very much, madam. And let me please,
Thank
before
you.
we start the session, please, I invite you all to mute your microphones and unmute them when you'd like to speak. For that, please make sure to click on the hand raise button so that we can give you the floor to participate. All right, madam. So the floor is yours, Mrs. Samir.
Okay.
Ms. Samiha, I'm sorry, I muted everybody. So if you can unmute yourself, we cannot hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Thank you. Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
For me, I cannot see anything. Yeah, now I can. Yeah, I see a PowerPoint presentation, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So our second session, which is a workshop, an online workshop for teachers of English, and we are talking about the tools used in classroom. Either it is our conventional traditional classroom or online classrooms. So one of the best tools is Kahoot. So I'm going to begin our session with a saying by Daria Golubeva, who is a senior content manager at Kahoot. Her job is crafting content with, of course, a huge committee of engineers and, of course, people who are there to help people in the world. She said, just after the lockdown last year, the stress of school closures last school year might have taken its toll in students' progress and learning outcomes. Kahoot can help you as teachers, of course, accelerate learning and prepare for stress-free school start. From here, we can understand that Kahoot is a very useful tool. And according to a survey run by Microsoft, merely 50% of teachers thought students' progress was below the expected level in the school year. I mean the last school year, due to the school closures and the general lockdown. Of course, in that case, students all over the world just need a little extra learning boost, which is personalized to their level of knowledge and habits, of course. And its goal is to catch up what they missed and to improve their learning outcomes. So to fill in this gap, thanks to Kahoot, there are 5 ways. I've selected the best 3 ones, the first best ones. With the first one is to reinforce knowledge acquisitions with ready-to-use content. Kahoot is a global community which provides high-quality, ready-to-use learning content across a variety of subjects. I mean, it's not only for English. You can find Kahoots about maths, biology, and even social issues and social studies and more. You can use these Kahoots to refresh knowledge during summer school and even to teach new things or even to evaluate your work with your students during the school year. And you can also assign it as homework to your pupils. You do not need to create content from scratch or something like this. The second way is to give a student new and fun way to study on their own. You know, students are bored of the classroom and the conventional conditions, etc. And they are now fond of internet and everything related to internet. It's a good way, a funny way of teaching. It is to make studying on their own or together with their friends more fun. And it is noticed that several new modes in the Kahoot application, like leagues, you can create leagues within the Kahoot itself application. You can make studying more fun through friendly competitions. Students can choose from millions of ready-to-play Kahoots to add to leagues. They can even invite up to 100 peers and compete, and they follow leaderboards in real time. So it's very engaging and competitive. The third point, which is the third way, is to bring fun, as it is mentioned before. Kahoot is based, this platform is based on funny games. So it is a game-based learning home, if you want, or platform. So it is good to study in their pace and in a new funny way. So we are going to answer 3 questions related to Kahoot. The first 2 questions, which are what is Kahoot in general and why using it, are the 2 first questions which are going to be answered by you after playing an example of a Kahoot. Okay, we have seen now that we reinforce knowledge through already made Kahoots, ready to use learning content. So we are going to go together. I need you to follow me. What is it? Here is my account. Not worry about this. Now we are going to discover Kahoots that are ready to use. As you can see here, there are different fields: maths, science, English, and more. We are going to choose the language first because English for us is going to help. Okay, so, and here we wait for a minute. Okay, here we have, for example, some partners, like, for example, Disney, others, like you see. So let's tap the first one. And let's look for something funny and related to English language. Here we have Italian language, as you can see here, learn Italian, ecosystem, energy. So it's far away from English here. Let's see, I think there is something else. Wait a minute. You can see that it's easy to find them. History and geography, cultures, specific. Yeah, okay. So let's discover London with some Disney characters. We are going to play the game together. So as you can see in this step or at this stage, we have either to assign it as a homework, as it is said before, or to use it to teach. But I'm not going to teach here, but we are going to play together, okay? So I tap on it. I'm going to change the language into English. It is written in French, but it is here in English. It's okay. Okay. Oops. Englishman. Okay. It's okay. So either you choose to play classic game, I mean, a player against a player, or team. And of course, we are not here together in class to divide the class into groups. So that's why we need to have an extra device. You can use an extra mobile phone or a tablet or another PC. If you are following me via a PC, you can use your mobile phone, or vice versa. You can use others' mobiles. No problem. You don't need to log on or to register. You are going just to play a game. So let's play the game. We are waiting here for the pin code, the pin game, the game pin. So you are going to log on, not log on. You are going just to look for the Kahoot website, the platform, and then you enter the code. I'm going to show you. There is either you go directly to enter the game pin or through the first one. It's the same. You tap it and you go to play and you tap it. Or you go to the second one. Just Google the word Kahoot and then you are going to find the two first choices. Click on one of them and enter the code. I'm waiting for players.
Actually, I pasted the link in the
Good.
chat box.
There are 4 players. Good. No, مرحبا. I'm going to play. Wait a minute. Wait for me.
Yeah, for the other colleagues, I pasted the code, the link to Kahoot in the chat box and the code too.
Thank you, madam.
You can write www.kahoot.it and then the pin is on the screen, 522578. And I'm not going to play because in the morning when we played, I lost. So I don't want to live the experience again.
I'm going to play because I like playing with Kahoot.
I'm playing too. I'm in.
And because she won, that's another reason why.
No, second place, not the first place.
You were in the podium, so it's okay.
Asma won.
Shall we begin? I think we should begin.
I guess so.
Okay, hi, Irene. Okay, let's start the game. Oops. Okay, I'm waiting. Some other players.
Yes, Alia, Sana.
Should we begin?
Well, Miss Samiha, I think it's a very effective strategy. Whenever you say,
Okay.
shall we begin? And there's somebody who joins just a minute.
I keep waiting.
But I think it's
Shall we
okay
begin?
now because you're
Shall we
27.
begin? Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
start. Yeah.
It's a kind of puzzle. So you can see the instruction on the screen, and you are going to answer on your phone or the second device. Time is very important to be scored. Oops, trying. And you tap K, please. You can see if your answer is correct or not on your device, and we can see here a feedback about the task as a whole. Now we go to the second step. Good, Asma. Good. Here is now a quiz. We are asking about the famous clock tower. "30-second. The picture helps you a lot. As you can see, I click on next. Which bridge is this?
Could you please read the questions for us? Because some of our
Okay, This suspension, okay, this suspension bridge built between 1886 and 1894 crossed the River Thames. Which bridge are we talking about? Is it London Bridge? Is it Brooklyn Bridge? Is it Sky Bridge? Is it Tower Bridge? Tower Bridge. Good, Najwa. So now the second part of this Kahoot is related to tourism, etc. All of it is about effective tourism, but the second part is about entertainment more than the other. So the next questions or instructions are going to be about tourism. So 6th quiz, the home for British sovereignty since 1837. Queen Elizabeth II currently resides here. It is Buckingham Palace, Westminster, Houses of Parliament, Royal Albert Hall. Good. As you can see here, you can end the quiz if you don't need to go further, of course. And you tap on next.
I think Susan will like the idea.
To stop it. So true or false, you're going to take true or false. The trains attend the Pancras train station do not travel to international destinations. Is it true or false? Sorry, because it's in the French. Good. It's a quiz. This reproduction of William Shakespeare's theatre of the Republic in 1997. Are we talking about the Globe Theatre?
Wow!
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first.
Yes. So this tower was built in the 14th century in order to hold the treasures of Edward III. As you see, the treasures. There are treasures. Mm-hmm. Last one. Haha, the last one with construction beginning in 1998. This landmark with incredible views in Europe's tallest observation wheel. It's a wheel, as you can see in the picture. You can see from it. Everybody knows it. Good. Now let's check our podium. The third place goes to BZ. Congrats. Najwa, the second. And
I'm the second. Okay.
good.
Congratulations, Asma.
Congrats. So after this,
Thank you so much.
congrats. You can see, you can tap on next to have other feedbacks. Of course, each player can give his or her feedback and send it in private. And here is the place where you can tap on it and you find the suggestions of your players or the weaknesses or problems or mistakes. And then here we have your feedback. You can find or of your report here with more details, of course, for further remedy or learning in next sessions, of course. Can you see here the percentage of correct answers, number of players, number of everything, the time taken by the players to finish the game, all of it, all of the details here. So let's now. You have seen the fun and the importance of Kahoot from a learner point of view or from player point of view. Let's go back to our. Oops, where are we? Yes, Techy.
So now we're going to discover how to create such Kahoots.
We are going to go back to the questions. What is a Kahoot? Why using it? And how to create it at the end, okay? Just to summarize what we have seen from a learner or player perspective. What is a Kahoot? As you can see, it is a game-based learning platform. It's based on games that we can use to learn or even to fill some gaps of knowledge or to catch up things or to revise. It can be used, this one that is already made, you can use it with 8th formers in prep schools or even with a second education formers and or more. So you can use it. Also, it is based on games. So most of the games are quizzes, multiple choice, true, false, puzzles, and more. And at the end of the throughout the game and at the end of the game, you can find a classroom response system played in real time as if you are in class, in fact. So why using a Kahoot? It's easy. You join the game without need to register or to log in as a player. And it is competitive, even though we are the adults, but we enjoyed it. It is engaging because once you are there, you want to win. So you are going to keep your pupils, your participants' hands on. Facilitates collecting survey data by the end of the Kahoot. Now, how to create a Kahoot? In fact, we have to go through three most important steps. The first one is to create a Kahoot account, first of all. Like in any other platform, you need an account. Then you log in and you create your own Kahoot. How to create a Kahoot account? It's simple. I have here some screenshots to explain the 3 steps. First of all, you open the application, the homepage, make sure that you are on the homepage, and you tap profile icon and you sign up, and then you fill in the form as it is in this first step. You can see here, sign up. Here, you just tap on it. Then you, of course, you are going to choose your account type if you are professional or a student or teacher, or even personal, because we can use Kahoot and we can create Kahoots or play Kahoots with your family members, with your friends. It can be considered as a modern means of entertainment. Since you are a teacher, so you're going to tap on teacher. Then you go and tap on school. If you are, of course, teaching higher education or you are working at the St. Diego School administration, you can tap one of them. And then you fill in your form. You write your email address, your password, or you can directly click on this if you have, of course, a Microsoft account. Then you go back now to create your own Kahoot. You go back to the home page. Just next to sign up, you find log in. You log into your Kahoot account that you have already created. Then you fill in the login form, or you tap only on Google. And then you are going to find yourself in your Kahoot account. As it is here, it is a sample of an empty one. There is nothing, there is no Kahoot here. Here we have my Kahoot. If you tap on it and you have already made some Kahoots, you are going to find them there. Of course, you are going to create a new one. Click on the create button, and automatically you're going to find yourself here. You tap on create new Kahoot. These ones are just samples. You can open them and see how it works, but it's easy just to create a new one. You click on it, and you are going to title your game and provide a description. And you can also add image. You can change the language. And then when you finish, you click on done. You can leave this step to the end, but you can fill in this Kahoot summary in the end, so no problem. But if you want to be a little bit organized, you can do it. Then the final step is to follow the prompts to design your game. So you are going to find yourself here. Here are the setting. You see here I left the setting to the end. Here we have the quiz, the type of the quiz. As you can see, there are many types of quiz, but some of them are not able to be. We are not able to use them because they are from they are related to premium version and other version. You can just use quiz or true or false. It's okay, no problem. You choose one of the two types. Then you are going to decide the time limit, whether from 5 seconds to 1 minute, as you have seen from in the game that we played together. So here we can play 20 seconds. It depends on the level of the pupils or the participants, the level of difficulty of the task itself, etc. Before that, you can also choose the score, the point given to each answer, correct answer. Either it is standard. If you click here, you can go to find standard, or double, or no points. Okay, so choose one of them. Then you start typing your question. Your question can be a question, I mean WH question, yes or no question, or it can be a sentence, unfinished sentence, to finish with one of these utterances, or simply a question, of course. Then after that, you can add media. You can skip this one, or you can add media, either picture. You can add a photo, a picture, audio file, video. We are going to see how we can create it. Then the answers. For example, have here written, choose the utterance that expresses greeting. I skip here the media, and then I wrote 4 different answers.
Samiha? Hi.
I think we lost her.
Yeah.
Designing your Kahoot.
She's back.
Oh,
We lost
yes.
her.
You can add
Samiha.
the question by clicking on it, and you go through the same steps. Then when you finish, you click or you tap on done. You find yourself here. You just click done, or if you want to practice it or other, you share it or replay it now, etc. And then you click on done to save it. You are going to find it in My Kahoot in your account.
It seems like she's having internet connection problems.
Yes, it seems like that.
Hopefully she's going to join us again. But while waiting for Mrs. Samiha to join us again, please, let's try to practice a bit. So you need to go to www.kahoot.com. So it's
Dot .it, I think.
yeah,
.com, yes.
it's different now.
Yes.
See, the other one, the other address is when we play. It's www.kahoot.it. When you would like to your students to play, you share
To
the
practice, yes.
yeah. And now we're going to use it as teachers. We're going to create an account. So please go to that address, the one that I pasted in the chat box. Let me say that again, www.kahoot.com. And you're going to find sign in, right? And it's similar to any other account that you're going to create, like Facebook, like there's a form.
Sign up and then sign in. Sign up. If you have an account, you
Yeah,
sign in.
yeah, madam, yeah, Mrs. Basma, you're right. If you have an account, you're going to sign in. If it's the first time and you don't have an account, you're going to create a new one, you have to sign up. Okay?
So you cannot have an account there unless you have a Gmail or Tarbia accounts, right?
Actually, I think
No.
any type of email addresses works there. You can write anyone like Yahoo, or there's the possibility of signing in with Hotmail. It's a Microsoft account. So you just click on the icon of Microsoft.
Because I tried with my Yahoo account, it tells me that I need to pay I need to pay for
Oh, no,
for
you
it.
don't need to pay for anything. Actually, there are two versions of Kahoot.
Just
There's a free plan. You don't pay for anything, but it's the basic one. If you'd like to upgrade, you need to pay some money. It's not that, I mean, it's not very expensive. I think $3, something like that. You are going to have more features. But even with the free plan, it works quite well. So you don't need to.
So you have to click on school.
Shall I share my screen, or I have many tabs open, so could you wait a bit for me until I can open a new app? Or if Mrs. Samiha managed to join us again, let's cross fingers. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I promise. Let me just find where it is. I think it's this one. Can you see my screen, please?
No. Yes, it's there.
Yeah, great. So this is what we were saying. If you have an account, as Mrs. Basma said, you just log in. If it's the first time and you don't have an account, you sign up. Let's see if I click on sign up. Remember, Ms. Samiha told us to click on teacher because we are going to use it as teachers. And then,
Mrs. Atwi.
yes, please.
Yeah, I tried to sign up with Yahoo and it worked, but the first page mentioned the many types of accounts that you can have. Maybe Emna didn't see the basic one, the free one. The first one is free.
Yeah,
So
let me try with my Yahoo.
Yes. And actually it worked.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to try with my Yahoo account. I can, for example, if I've got Gmail account, I click on continue with Google. Otherwise, if you have a Hotmail account, you click on continue with Microsoft. For those having Yahoo accounts, you write your email in here and you choose a password. Then you click on sign up and you're going to get, okay, let me try that. I don't know what's, just to see the different plans that Mrs. Damak was talking about. So here it is. We're going to land in here. We need to choose the basic plan, free plan. Continue for free. Okay, so this is the dashboard. They're going to offer you here information to fill in. So the name, I'm going to write my name. Username, they chose one for me, fine. Country, school name, you can leave it blank. Save and continue. No, I cannot leave it blank. So I'm going to write freelance. You write the name of your school. Okay, I'm done.
Is this step necessary? I skipped it.
Yeah, you can skip it if you wish.
I
Yeah.
skipped it and I had this page, the same page you're displaying now.
Yeah, okay, you can skip it, but I don't think you're going to have things written here. Like here, I've got my name. You see on the left side, the name, a member of is because I wrote the name of my school is freelance. I can here add interests. Is useful if you'd like to become a verified Kahoot educator.
Here, Miss Atwi, this
On
is the
the
same
on the
problem
on the
with
left.
Samiha. When
On
you
the
say
left.
here, where here?
On the left.
Show us. On the left, okay.
On the left, yeah, just below the menu.
Yes, okay. So Lema Atwi, then plan, member of, freelance. Okay.
Yeah, so here I said these are important, these details are important if you'd like to become a verified Kahoot educator. It's something a bit advanced, you can discover it later once you master the basics of Kahoot. Mrs. Samiha also told you about here, for example, discover library. If I click on discover, I'm going to find the different Kahoots created by other educators and made public. I can choose from them. I can make them my own. So remember, she talked about Disney collection. We were playing one of the Kahoots in the Disney collection. You can discover others. You can just on top you filter the Kahoots. For example, for us, we're going to choose English language arts. And I'm going to get the different Kahoots. I can even fine tune the research, spelling and vocabulary, grammar, literature and drama. And they're going to show me all the Kahoots that are available. And of course, they are made public by their creators. But let's suppose that we'd like to create a Kahoot from scratch. How to do that? Remember what Mrs. Samiha said? You go to the right side now of your dashboard. In the top right side, you find the button create. If I click on it.
Create, yes. So you click on create.
Yeah, click on create. A new pop-up window. So they tell you to create a new Kahoot, or you can choose from available templates. We'd like to create one from scratch, so create. this is what I'm going to get. This is the new page of my new Kahoot. I need to add questions. On the left side, please, in the lateral pane, you're going to see, it's a bit like PowerPoint. You're going to see the different cards or slides on the left. And you can see also the button for adding questions. But here, my first question is empty. I need to change it. So in the middle area, it's start typing your question. You click in there and you can start writing your question. Can you help me with the question, please?
About the grammar?
I'm going to choose one for you.
To create Kahoot, we go to kahoot.et, true or false.
Okay, yeah, okay. Mrs. Damaq suggests the following. To create a new account as a teacher, where should you go? And this is going to be a multiple choice question. So like on the right side again, here you can see the different types of questions that you can create. But with the basic plan, we can only create a quiz, that's the multiple choice, or true and false questions. For the others, you need to upgrade, you need to pay money for them. So it's either quiz, multiple choice, true or false. So for us, we're going to choose quiz, and we're going to add the answers. So I write www.kahoot.org, www.kahoot.it, www.kahoot.tn, maybe one of these days, kahoot.com. And which one is the correct answer, by the way? You need to specify this.
The blue one.
.com.
.com.
.com is the correct answer.
Kahoot,
because Kahoot is for players, right?
This is for playing, yeah. The correct one is kahoot.com. So you need to tick it. You need to tick it. This is how later when your students are going to play, this is how they're going to see whether their answers are correct or not. If you leave it like that, it's not going to be accepted. So you need to click on or tick the correct answer.
So tick it, please.
I ticked it. Oh. Mrs. Layla, come on.
I can't see it. Maybe because they have.
Yeah, maybe there is a time. Yeah, lag. I mean, I always have problems with internet connection, but on the, let's go to the right side again, where I was showing you the question type. So we set it to quiz. We can also set the time limit. You can choose.
Samiha is here again, Mrs. Atli.
Miss Samiha is here again, so I need to keep quiet. Hi again, Mrs. Samiha. Hello, hi.
Don't tell me that you didn't get, oops, you stopped.
Actually, we lost you.
Oh my God, from which point?
So you were talking on your own.
I was talking
oh, poor lady.
10 or 15 minutes.
I kept talking and playing. Oh my God.
Like, you know, there's kind of telepathy between us. So I was repeating what you were saying on your Okay, Ms. Samiha, let me tell you what I was doing. I showed our colleagues how to create an account on Kahoot. So this step is done. And then we started with how to create a Kahoot from scratch. I'm showing them how to create questions. We're just dealing with the first one. We are filling in the different areas in here. We wrote the question and I showed them how to write the alternatives, etc.
You mean that you didn't see all of this? I've done it.
I mean, that's what we've been doing from the moment that we lost you till now. So over to you. Let me stop sharing my screen and maybe you can do this step again, how to create a Kahoot from scratch, just to hammer it in our minds, okay? Over to you.
Going to share my screen. Okay, I was here. I was the winner. Okay. A new Kahoot. Okay, so you can choose your Kahoot summary, your Kahoot title, excuse me, and you describe it. I was working on a title just like COVID-19, and we normally talk about the safety rules. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
we change the language into English. Then you can choose a cover page either from the library, the Kahoot library, or you can upload image from your PC. So let's check. I think there is a picture here. I've seen before. Here we are. A photo related to COVID-19. Of course, once it is saved, you are going to find it in My Kahoot in your account. And then it is English. You can share it with others. I mean, you can make it visible by everyone, or you can save it for yourself. I keep it visible for everyone to let people take advantage if it is, of course, a good one. So we are here. We are going to begin with the first question. You can choose the type of quiz. Either it's true.
Sorry, may I?
Let's. Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
What do you mean by visible for all people? I didn't get your point.
Okay, when you create a Kahoot, either you keep it for yourself. I mean, nobody sees it in Kahoot. You, remember when we played the Kahoot of Disney? We find it visible. We can play it. So if you keep it to yourself, nobody can play it. If you choose to be visible by everyone, so everyone can see it and can play it. Okay. That's right. So we choose true false question. You're welcome. So the time limit can be 20 seconds, from 5 to even more than 1 minute. Of course, it depends on the level of the participants or your pupils and the degree of difficulty of the task itself. So let's type the question and the answers, and then we decide whether it is a difficult one or not. So the first question, maybe it came to my mind a few minutes ago. It was about, if it is contagious or what. Oops. Is COVID-19? Oops. Contagious. You can add media, the same we did with the setting, either from the library, or if you can upload it, or you can add even an audio. We're going to use it later on. So let's upload a photo that I have just downloaded from the net. It is about, here we are. You can remove it if you don't like it. You can zoom it the way it is. You can change of course. Then you choose the right answer. If it is true or false, of course it's true. And then here it is. The question here, as you can see, is very easy. So this can maybe take 10 seconds. You can change the point from standard to double point or no points. So, hello? Do you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, we
yeah.
can hear you.
We can hear you.
Great, great, great. I thought I'm lost. Okay, so it's easy, so standard. And here it is. Now you add the second question. You go through the same step. Let's change to quiz. Of course, these are, wait a minute, please. Yeah, you can type your question. Maybe I asked another question about physical, okay, physical distance. Let's keep physical distance. Of at least, and you give, and you put 3 points, okay, 3 dots, so that you can add answer 1, for example, I don't know, 2 feet, 3 feet, 6, and I don't know, 30. Okay, and of course the correct answer is 6 feet. You can add media, the same, uploaded. I've downloaded one picture here. You can change the time limit, if it is easy or not. Let's keep it 20. That's it. We go third question. I'm going to change something and show you something else. It's going to be quiz. It will be using other techniques. Of course, okay. If you don't find word, you can use and here we can add audio, for example. You write it here the way you do with the text-to-speech service, if you know it. It is a Microsoft tool also. It's very good when I use it when I don't find a good text or a good transcript for my listening exam. It's not really like real speakers. It's like robots, but it's okay, no problem. You can use it to change or to convert text into speech. It's the same, it works the same way. So you write your text, which is only the word. You can change the language, of course, and add it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can test it. Okay, so, and here the participants are going to take or tap the right answer. The answers can be written in letters, or it can be written in numbers, or even in photos or image, like you see here. You just tap on it. You upload from your mobile, from your PC, or from the library. You can take it from the library. For example, this is the sanitizer. Picture 2. I'm going to upload something else. I've just downloaded them all. Yeah. You can add.
excuse me, Ms. Samiha.
Yeah.
Can you show us, please, again how to add the audio recording, or because
Okay.
are asking about that? So please, can you remove it and then add it again?
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to remove it. Here we are. So as you can see here, we can add picture or video or audio. You just tap on add media. We can add image from the library, upload image from your PC, a video, or you can add audio. Of course, you are not going to record your voice. You are going to write the text that you want to listen. Of course, here you write it the way you do in text-to-speech service. You just write text. You can write 120 characters, so it can be somehow like not the text, but a sentence. And then, like for example, the word that we need here is sanitizer. The participants are going to hear the word, not, of course, reading it. And of course, they are going to check what is a sanitizer among these pictures. I'm going to check. Once the question is played in the game, in the quiz, they are going to read the instruction and hear the word sanitizer, and they're going to take the right answer. Okay, of course, you take your answer.
So sorry to interrupt you. May I interrupt you, please? So
excuse
here,
me.
The audio is to help the pupils guess the right answer.
Yeah.
That's the use. That's what you are using it for.
You can use it to identify which picture goes with the word sanitizer. When they hear the word sanitizer, what is a sanitizer? Okay. Also, you can use it in a type of dictation. In Kahoot, when they can dictate a word here, when you insert an audio, and they type answers. Of course, it's not free. You have to pay for it as an option, but it's good. It can be a whole question, a whole task based on dictation that you already written here, and it is said by the game, dictated by the game, and they write the answer here, of course, as a type in space.
Okay.
Okay.
So it can have different uses.
Once you're done, excuse me. Okay. So you can give more than 20 seconds, 130 seconds. It seems to be a little bit hard, maybe. Okay. Once you're done, you click on done. You are not going to be able to save it because we need to pay for read aloud option. That's why you are going to edit.
Sorry, another question. So every time you prepare, like Ms. Atwi said, it's like PowerPoint. Every time you finish a question, you click on done. So each time.
No.
When you finish all
when
your
you click on done, it means that you finished. Exactly. When you click on done, it means that you have finished your quiz as a whole.
All right.
Your Kahoot.
All right.
It's ready to be saved in my Kahoot in your account. Okay. You just go by add question until you finish your Kahoot. When you finish, you decide to finish. You click on done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Ms.
And
Samiha,
then you can play it. Yeah.
Can you just preview it, please, before you click done? Can you just preview it?
Okay. You cannot preview it. We can play it like this. Or you test it like this.
So the preview
you cannot find it
is not working?
together as if it is recorded.
Okay.
You can play it. You can try it.
Would you please go back to edit? Just so when you go back to edit, you want to make some changes.
You go back to edit. Of course, you can edit it or change it whenever you want. When you go back to your account, and you look for a Kahoot from your own, or of course your own Kahoots, you can change them. Okay, for example, I'm going to change the second question. You go to it as if you are in a PowerPoint presentation. You go to the diapositive, and then maybe you change this. You didn't like the answer, you change it like one. You change picture, you remove it.
Okay.
You change the
So
question, you change the time limit. Yeah, exactly. You can omit all the question, and then you click on done.
And you can change the numbering your questions. You want, for example, to make quiz number 3, number 2. Yes, okay. Thank you.
Of course, you can do whatever you want.
So
then it is done.
It's easy to use. Yes.
Yeah, it's so easy. As many times as you do it, you are going to get used to it. It's so easy. I didn't get courses in it. I just tried it once and twice, and it is my third account because it was the other ones were blocked because of some technical problems. So you can edit here again. You can play it. You can play it as a teacher, yeah, with your pupils. You can assign it as a homework, as we have seen at the beginning of the session, or you can just practice it. We cannot find it written, the one under the other, the question under the other, but we can practice it as a game. You are going to play against the computer if you want, or virtual participants. So, for example, we can play it to check if there is a problem. Okay, you write your name, for example. You can change the language, of course, here to, what is English? Oops, it's done. The word, the audio, but we can also do it without an audio. You can just click on the image and ask your pupils, what is this image about? And they can give you answers. And then here we have the podium. Oops.
Samiha, you're number 2.
I was the one.
And Robin won the game.
Okay. Good. So we can play the game again, or we can, of course, find it our Kahoots. Here it is. Okay, you can delete it, you can change it, you can play it again, you can assign it as a homework, etc. Okay. Now, want to, if you don't mind, another tool which is like Kahoot, which is the same way. Quizzes, I think, yeah. Quizzes, yeah, quizzes. I think it is like this. Yeah. It is just like Kahoot. You create an account, and then you have, excuse me?
Before we move to quizzes,
yeah.
Before moving to quizzes, Nasser is asking about the Kahoot summary. Can you show us where to find it, please?
Oh, yeah. Each game you go to the game. We don't have a summary here. You can find reports. Here we have reports. You find your own reports here. a minute here. Going to see something else. You can find it all together. Show answers. Find it, and it's not here.
You're talking about
Sorry, I cannot find it now.
about the reports?
The reports, yeah.
Yeah, you just
It's
click
not
on the
this
Kahoot
one. Yeah, it's
report.
not this one. No, it's not the same. It's not the report he's looking for.
This one because we haven't played it. But for the old ones, you can.
Yeah, maybe. So, okay, that's why I didn't find it. That's why. Okay, so here we have the report. The same we did at the beginning of the session. I think that we were together when I showed you these reports about this game.
Yeah.
Did you lose me when I was showing this?
No. We saw
We saw it.
that just to answer Mrs.
Oh, okay. That's
so I think
I think may I speak?
yeah, please. Who's that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think they wanted to talk about the summary that you showed us before creating the game, and you said that we can do it after the game. Maybe this one. Maybe they are asking about this one.
Okay, yeah.
So this is a different interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they can tell us which one they are talking about.
Let's see. Yeah, Mrs.
Yeah, that one. Yes. Okay. Good.
You're good at interpreting things.
You can just edit. You go to the summary when you click on edit, and then you can change here the Kahoot title. Here we have. Can you see it?
Yes. So
okay, you just go to edit, because if you want to go to the summary and change it or to keep or make some, I don't know, you even change the language or change the picture, you can go to just to edit, and then you change whatever you want in the Kahoot summary, and then you click on them. Is it okay?
Yeah, it is. Okay. Excuse me. How about sharing the Kahoot with other teachers or with students?
You just work when you are working just like us, the way we do on online courses. They are going to work the way you did.
No, I mean, if you can show us, can you get back to the main dashboard and show us how to share? There's actually a button for that.
When you are creating a new Kahoot, it depends if you are creating it to be shared with your professional issue or not.
So if we go to home, we're going to find our Kahoots, right? Without
of course, here it is.
Anything. Can you just show us the different Kahoots that you have in here?
Here we have. Under my Kahoot, here you have.
Voila. So see all 7, that's it.
Yeah, because it is my 3rd account.
Yeah. And actually, Mrs. Marawi was asking about the audio button. She says she couldn't find it because I think that
it's okay. It's okay now. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It was enough, but later it has become all right. Thank you.
But I think it has to do with new accounts and old accounts, because in my old account too I couldn't find it, but with the new one I could. So
I think that
things, yeah.
They are making changes, of course, in their accounts, the way it happens with other platforms.
Yeah, Samiha, can you
each time they make
next?
mistakes.
Yeah, sorry to
I
interrupt.
will create another account
Sorry
with
to
a new
interrupt you.
email.
On the right side, do you see the three dots next to the star?
You can share it with your friends like this.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Ah, okay, okay. And here, either via Facebook or
I can give the answer. So I have put it in the chat. Instead of choosing classic, you can choose challenge, and then
yeah,
you can assign it as a homework and for how much time, and then they can play it even if they are not seeing your screen.
Yeah, that's self.
Exactly, exactly. That's the point.
Yes, she said that.
It will be in a student-based challenge. It is as a
Yes.
student-based challenge.
Yeah, but here I think Mrs. Hatwi is talking about teachers collaborating together on one
They are talking about two
way.
different things. Yes.
We can share, or we can edit, or maybe we can, I don't know, we can, for example, duplicate or rename or preview. So there are many options. This is, I think this is what you wanted to say, Mrs. Atwi.
Exactly. That's what.
Yeah, you're the best of interpreters. Thank you very much, Mrs. I mean, it needs some time. Like you need to discover things on your own by going through the different tabs. Don't be afraid of
Exactly.
trying things out. And okay, so thank you very much, Mrs. Samiha. I think you were about to show us quizzes, another tool similar to Kahoot.
It is as simple as Kahoot, and you have more alternatives here. You can have other types of questions and answers. You can create a quiz. We are going to go through the same steps. I don't know, I will choose, I know, Techy. It is about English. Of course, here we have more possibilities to create and assign our tasks. They can be multiple choice. They can be, of course, more. They can write they type their answers here, of course, and it's not a pad. The same thing. You write your question. You can add image, video, and audio. The same we do, and of course more options. And of course, with an explication and explanation of your answer. And here you can see what the participant can see in his or her device here. So I think that quizzes also is a very practical and easy to use and to design your quizzes. The same thing. It is the same. Once you get used to one of them, you can use or you can create other, of course, tools in many other platforms. There is another point. If you want to be an ambassador, a Kahoot ambassador, and it helps a lot, Kahoot ambassador, you can Kahoot ambassador. You can take. You can join the program and go through 3 different steps. You begin with the first step is to take part in a challenge, which is the not the silver. The first one is the bronze one. Then you get the bronze the bronze badge. Then you get the silver one, and then the golden one, and then you apply to be an ambassador. It takes time. It takes even more than 1 year to. It's not the test or the if you want the task, it's not a degree of difficulty. It's not about the degree of difficulty, but it takes time, because it's not up to your local Microsoft agents to decide. It is up to the if you want, the Microsoft editors. That's why. So you can be an ambassador if you want, and it helps when you apply for the MIE, of course. I think.
Yeah.
Do you have questions?
Yeah, we come to the end. Before we call it a meeting, I don't know whether the colleagues have got any questions to Mrs. Samiha. Any questions?
We just need to practice, I think,
Yeah.
and go back to the recording.
Sure, madam. Practice. Always practice. Okay, so let us give you the time to practice, and maybe on Sunday, the last day of our event, if you've got any questions, we can answer them. Okay, so thank you very much, all of you. Many thanks to Mrs. Bhibah Kadri for this interesting session. I myself learned a lot. Thank you very much, madam. And I hope that we're going to try all that you showed us. Got anything to
I cannot hear you.
I said, have you got something to say before we leave?
Thank you for attending. I'm sorry for the technical problem. I was really disappointed. I'm sorry for that.
No, you shouldn't. Like, I had time to say something, so thank you very much for having that technical issue. Okay, so again, many thanks.
Thank you for attending.
Thank you all. Thank you, dear colleagues. I pasted the codes.
This morning, excuse me.
Yes, Ms. Marawi?
Excuse me. This morning you sent us a code for a badge. So is that for the whole summer school, or every individual session should have a badge?
No, for the
every session has.
For the different sessions. Each session that you attend, you've got the code and you can redeem it to get your badge. As I said in the morning, this is to attest that you attended online training with us.
Yes, so what about today's code?
I pasted them in the chat box, and I'm going to paste all of the codes in the Facebook group too.
Okay.
You'll have the time to copy and use them in the Microsoft Educator Center. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you, Madame Camelia, Madame Nouhed, thank you very much. Thank you, all of you.
Mrs. At
See you, inshallah.
Mrs. Atwi?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I think Mrs. Najwa wants to say something, or she has a question.
Okay, hello, Mrs. Atwi.
Hi, Madame Najwa, how are you?
I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, never.
So I want to say that I'm sorry for not attending the morning session because of technical problems. So how can I take this session, or how can I? So is there on your account, or how can I do this?
Actually, the sessions are recorded. Just give me some time to upload them. We are going to upload them to the U-innovate YouTube channel, and we're going to share the links in the Facebook group too. And you can catch
Yes, okay, thank you, Mrs. Atwi. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Samiha, for your presentation. It's very motivating and very interesting. Thank you.
Just one more question. How do I get that code now? When I will, I'm going to play with my pupils, I have a code normally. Where is the code?
Oh, madam, when you share the Kahoot on the screen, you're going to see the pin on the screen. It's written.
I see.
There is a code written on the screen and the student can see that. They go to www.kahoot.it and they use the code that they can see on the screen. And it's going to change each time that you share the Kahoot with the students. Did I answer?
They need two devices. They need
They need two devices.
Yeah, take notes, man.
Yeah.
All right. So now for Ernest, our session is over. Thank you, all of you, and see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. with a new trainer and a new tool. Thank you all. Thank you, Ms. Samiha, again, and good night. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.